Come on. Come on, you stupid thing. That's weird. Okay. A refresh. Oh, hold on. Huh? Copy link. Paste. Authorize. Oh, okay. Okay, what we got here? Let's see. Why are you not catching? Okay, hold on. For some reason, the game is not being hooked. I don't know why, but we're gonna start over with the game, that is. Almost. Oops. Why is... There we go, the game just hooked. Got the hook. It just got hooked. Okay, just in case anybody didn't know, we're using 32 mods. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm CTman1975. We are streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And if you didn't notice, there's a new Promods version because of Nordic Horizons DLC. So, and in case anybody's wondering, yes, you can join me because the Promods Convoy mod is also been updated at the same time as that was. So, and you might notice a little bit different truck that we are using. And yes, it is a mod, and it's in the Steam Workshop, no less. And if you notice somebody special in the passenger seat, there's a husky. There you go. What the heck? Why is... That's weird. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. Okay, there is six. Twitch says there's 2 viewers, but the Stream Elements ground control says there's only 2. I have 1, excuse me. And I'm going to do this. Okay. Mute tab, mute tab. By the way, if you want to be counted with the as a viewer, you can mute the tab, but don't mute the stream. You know, the little, hold on a second, I'll show you in a second. I can't show you that, but if there is, you know, that little X right on the volume on the stream itself, then you won't be counted. But if you mute the tab, like in Chrome or Firefox or whatever, if you mute that, then it still counts as it still counts you as a viewer because you haven't muted the stream. Also, Twitch has made it so that if you're inactive for a certain length of time, it doesn't count you for that either. But I don't know. There are things that Twitch is copying YouTube, and honestly, YouTube sometimes copies Twitch or copying each other. Oh, and if you didn't notice, we've got Pirelli tires, front and rear. And yes, that's part of another mod. It's a mod called Real Tires. Oh, there's a it's an air freshener. Okay, so what do you say we find ourselves? Well, let's open our Convoy first, and then we'll find ourselves a job after it loads up the. Oh, let's do this. Open up a bottle of water. And pour it into a cup. There we go. It's taking its time loading. Okay. Okay, it is. Parking brake is engaged. I don't know why. It's not supposed to be. Let's find ourselves a job. Let's see what we got here. Okay, there we go. The contribution. Oh, never mind. Okay, go back. Whatever, we'll just do a freight job then. Sweden. 1,330 kilometers. Okay. Oh, it's a heavy job. There's a big fire truck. Man, that is a really annoying sound. What the heck? Come on, game, don't crash on me. You son of a bitch, it crashed. Man. Thing is, all of these mods are up to date, so the only way that normally it would crash is if it was being updated. Hold on. Let me check for an update before we start up again. Manage downloads. When did it? That was 10 minutes ago. Okay, so why is it not hooking? Jeez. This game is being a real pain in the ass today. Thing is, all of the mods are up to date. All of um the game itself is up to date. Why is it not being hooked by OBS? Let's see. That's not being hooked either. Come on, you stupid thing, hook. Okay. Why are you? Is it? For some reason, this game does not want to be played today. Okay, so let's restart the game. There we go. The bad thing is if the game doesn't have, if the mods aren't going to um allow me to play it with mods, I can't play it because I don't have another profile. And honestly, I'd rather not start another profile because of the game acting up. Okay, we've been live for almost 16 minutes, and we've tried to start a job, but it does not want to be started. Put our truck in neutral so that truck doesn't start driving itself. Who knows what it'll do today? Okay, Convoy is... the other convoys have loaded. Okay, it created a convoy. That's not the problem. Not that I know of anyways. And no, I have not tried this off stream, so... Oop, no. Parking brake is on. We want it on. Oh, we don't have to. What? It didn't save our job? I thought... we were going to Sweden. I guess we're not going to Sweden anymore. Come on, game. Well, I guess we're not playing that today. At least not Convoy turned on. Let's try it without Convoy and we'll see what happens. We might be playing something else today. Be nice to play what I want to play, not what it wants me to play. Because Promods is supposed to be up to date. The 2.80 and the 2. And the Convoy def file from Promods also. The def file that you replace with the Convoy one, well, let's say if you download the def file from Promods, it'll be a waste of data because you use a mod that replaces that def file with the one from the Steam Workshop, which is also put out by Promods, so that's should be not a problem. Hey, look at that. We've actually made 13,000 while we've been crashing out. Let's try taking this job. Can we take it? Or will the game crash again? Well, I guess we're gonna find out. That's the, I think that's the blow-off valve that makes that sound. Cause see, when you go to shift, you have to take your foot off the gas, and then you push the clutch in and do all that stuff that with double clutching and whatnot. Come on, we're gonna get to go sometime today. Oops, not here. Awesome. Okay, this is only what, a 9-speed transmission? Oh, this is a 12-speed. Whoops. Oh. Oh, I didn't even realize that it wasn't red yet. Soon, with any luck, by the end of this year, we'll be able to drive one of those buses, or coaches as they call them. Because they're supposed to be working on a DLC that allows you to drive coaches, or buses as they're called in the U.S. Okay, there's. If anybody who's watching on YouTube would do me a favor, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do. Helps the channel grow. It also tells me that you like what the channel is putting out. Okay, it seems to be Convoy that is the problem right now. Okay, so where is our trailer? It seems. Where the heck is it? Oh, it's right there. I didn't see it. And if anybody's wondering, this is the latest build out that was done for my YouTube channel. This is the latest video. And yes, I know everybody's gonna moan and groan. Yes, it's a mod. It's a really nice one. great. That's nice. Stupid game. Why are you not... God. That's nice. Stupid thing. Hold on. Yeah, nobody can see anything. Thanks a lot, game. Or whatever the hell the problem is. Oh my god. This game is being a real pain in the ass today. Well, I don't know if it's OBS or if it's the game, but it's taking its sweet time getting hooked. Hold on. Is there... No. Properties? Hook rate. Fastest. There. I'll try that. That way it gets hooked faster. Man. I don't know where if it saved it. If it didn't, then we'll have to start the job all over again. Won't be the worst thing in the world. Man. This game is starting to drive me up the wall. I have no problems with ATS. It's only ETS2 right now. Thing is... Oh, good. We are trying to do awesome. I don't have to restart it again. Oops, not here. As we will be turning into those poles there, and that would be a very good idea. Gee, that bus can just go ahead and turn in front of me. Wow. Driver actually gives it. What an amazing feat. Also, over the weekend, I bought 7 new DLCs because they were on sale. I think the most expensive one was like $4.49. And the cheapest one I think was like 99 cents or something like that. Ooh, it's 12C, 11C. looks like this is going to be a one-job stream. Because this job's going to take us until about 5:30 real time. Except for returning them. And honestly, I don't think we'll be able to return them anymore because I think it's been over a year since I purchased them. I don't know, and a lot of warranties are only like a year. You're lucky if you get a 2-year warranty on stuff these days. Sometimes I think you're lucky if you get more than 90 days. Honestly, if there's a product that you're looking at and you get a 90-day warranty on it, tell them to take a hike. Because they're telling you that their product isn't worth buying. Against the law for you to get anything less than a 1-year warranty on any product, no matter what it is. But of course, nobody would ever enforce it, so honestly, it wouldn't do any good. There's so many things these days that are laws, but they're not enforced because people are too fucking lazy to do it. Yeah, pisses me off. Since I have a law, if you're not going to enforce it, tell the guy to get off his fucking ass. Do the fucking job you paid to do. I don't give a shit if you waste paper. Good. Write the person fucking take it and blow it out their ass if they don't like it. Pay the speed limit or pay the price. I mean, it's not hard to do. You don't like the cutscenes. 700-liter tank. 700 liters isn't as much as you think it is. Sounds like a lot, but it isn't. If you take 700 liters and you basically divide it by 4, it's like 175 gallons, which for a truck of this size ain't gonna get you very far. Let's see, 300 gallons, be about a 1200 liter tank, roughly. I'm rounding it to the nearest number, which is 4, because 3.78 liters or thereabouts is a gallon. It's actually, I think it's like 3.73 or something stupid like that, but how's it going, Eon? Welcome to the stream. Now that we finally we're able to start the stream. Oops, I think we went the wrong way, but whatever. For some reason, the new Promods mod for Convoy doesn't work very good. Usually I don't have any problems with the Promods Convoy mod, but it is not working very well right now. We still are using mods, but we're just not running Convoy today. Be nice to be able to run Convoy, but because honestly, this game is a lot more fun to watch and to play when you're convoying with somebody. But unfortunately, in order to truly play this game without mods, I should actually start a new profile, but I don't know how many people would actually enjoy me restarting my career again. Some people might. Judging by how many views the first 4 parts of the ATS one got. Probably not. Probably wouldn't do too well. I think the biggest amount of views that the ATS new profile career mode one guy, I think it was like 4. But people do seem to like the one about this, about my settings and button layout. That video has over 1,000 views. It's amazing. One video that honestly, the biggest thing that amazes me the most is that that topic really has been done so many times on YouTube for ATS that honestly I figured nobody would watch it. But I mean, the thing is, there's 1,000 views, but there's only like 30 something watch hours, which it equates to about 2 minutes. I think the video was like 12 or 13 minutes long, but whatever. Hey, any view is a good view, right? Gotta start someplace. Usually at the bottom. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing good. Assuming that you don't have to work today, but I know there's a lot of people that do still. So I mean, everybody can't have the day off because otherwise the world would come to a stop. I mean, it would still rotate, but have to do something pretty freaking powerful and nasty in order for the world to just come to a stop. Plus, life as you know it would come to an end, I think. But let's not go there. Oh, and if anybody hasn't seen it, got a little doggy over there. It's part of the mod, actually. See, you can actually have either a person sitting over there, or you can have a dog sitting over there. There's a brown and a white and brown husky, or like a grayish and white husky. And because I'm from the state of Connecticut, and the college basketball team that I root for is called the Yukon Huskies, I figured the husky was the correct choice for the object to be sitting over there. Sitting over there, so I do not make any money off any of the things you see on YouTube, and all of the names and logos and all the stuff are owned by their respective companies. I do not have rights made, so therefore there is no money to be taken away in a lawsuit for somebody using their logo without asking. So all the companies that are in this game are part of two mods. The Real Companies mod, and there's a thing called Real Advertisements that has like the billboards and whatnot, where the what do you call that? Well, there probably aren't too many billboards along the roads here in Europe. Oh, and if anybody plays the game My Winter Car, it actually came out on, I think it was the 29th of December of last year. Seems weird to say that, but is it the 28th or the 29th, somewhere around there. I've looked around the apartment, but I haven't really done too much outside of the apartment in that game. I've watched more people play it than I have played it myself. Matter of fact, I think between the two games combined, I think I have about 20 hours. Most of that in my summer car. It seems weird that Timo in that game he's been kind of pushed out of business of selling stuff in his convenience store. He's been basically pushed over to his bar, and that's it. I recently purchased the Nordic Horizons DLC. And the city where I started at did not the job that I was going to do from the city that I started at, which was Osnabrück, I don't know how to say it, in Germany. And the place where we started from, the city had all the jobs to and from that city had been completed already. So we are doing a heavy haul instead. Maybe once we get to our destination, maybe they'll have another. Actually, we're not. Excuse me. Forgot. This job's gonna take until about 20 after 5 my time, because we got started a little bit late today, and of course the game being a royal pain in the neck also made us get started that much later. So. If the Convoy part of this mod hadn't been load order to see if it's in the right spot. Because sometimes if a mod is out of order, it won't work properly. I gotta get over. So as soon as this guy lets me get over. Truck has a turbo. If you can't tell, the engine that we're using in this truck has a turbo on it. Sort of tell when the truck is shifted that. Valve. The blow-off valve opens up when you let your foot off the gas. You have a bypass valve and you have a blow-off valve. The blow-off valve opens, like I said, opens up when you let your foot off the gas. But the bypass valve opens up when you're making too much pressure. It's set at a certain PSI to open up. If you make more than that, all that air goes, it bypasses the turbo. Because otherwise, you would blow the damn engine. Bits and pieces with all the pressure that you could make. To go. So I know that there's probably a lot more people watching YouTube and Twitch today because how many people have the day off because of their place of work not being open or whatever. Or maybe you took the day off, I don't know. Oh, we just entered the Czech Republic, which is the home country of of this game. SCS software. Seems kind of weird for a game developer to have software in their name when it's not really software. I guess it is, but you know, a lot of people probably don't think of games as software. I mean, it's not hardware. Not like your graphics card or your CPU or any of that type of stuff. That's hardware. have I think I still have a few 5 1/4 floppies. The first flying game I ever played on a computer came out 5 1/4. It was actually called Top Gun. And you want to know something even weirder? Is they played it on MS-DOS, which actually came out before Windows 3.1. MS and MS-DOS, it actually stood for Microsoft, if I'm not mistaken. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Europe's love affair with roundabouts. I wasn't going very fast. It would have got nailed. Hey, Sandy Cool Gaming, how's it going? Happy New Year to you too. Happy New Year to everybody else around the world. Yeah, it has been. Been a few. Hey. Real life never takes a backseat to this. Is hearing that little bit of a popping sound or whatever coming through I hear a little bit of like a popping sound coming through my headphones. I don't know if it comes through on the stream or not, but more than likely though. Oh man, that sucks. Mother Nature has her way of screwing with people, whether it be with the weather or whatever. Here in Connecticut, we actually had a green Christmas, if you want to call it that, or a not white Christmas, to put it that way. And the day after Christmas, it actually snowed. So, Mother Nature doesn't like Christmas anyways. I said that the last time in Connecticut had a white Christmas. Yeah, without freezing. Well, hey. The temperature over the last few days has been in the 20s, so. Today it's 32. Hey, let it. How's it going? Oh, this is Euro Truck Simulator 2. Actually, honestly, before Christmas, I was thinking that I wouldn't stream on New Year's Day, but I don't have anything else to do, so I mean, might as well play some games and start making money for this month through Twitch. The only thing I don't like about Twitch is having to wait 15 days after the end of the last, I guess you can call it a pay period or a month, whatever you want to call it, that you have to wait 15 days after that for your check to go into the bank. Yeah. Okay. Some people might think of gaming as a state of mind, you know? I don't know. Of course, also there are people out there that think that gaming is for kids, not for adults. But honestly, I'm sure there's thousands of channels on Twitch that would disagree with that opinion. But everybody's a big kid, no matter what color your hair is, right? Even if you don't have any hair, you're still a kid. Hey, just like there's that guy that came in my channel one time when I was playing SnowRunner, and he saw that I was using mods. He goes, "Where's the challenge?" All you have to do is drive through the mud and you can see where the challenge is. So, I mean, no matter how many mods or what truck you're driving, you're gonna get stuck. It's not a matter of when or if, it's a matter of how many times you're gonna get stuck. Because there's not really any set route that you can take to finish a job. Because I mean, this one job that I was doing on the last stream, the route that I had to take to get to the place where I needed to go, either route had rocks in it, so I actually had to pull the truck that had the load of logs on it up to the sawmill so that I could deliver them, because the front of the truck was so low that the bumper actually dragged on the rocks. So I actually had to get another vehicle out and pull it up that way too. And it was amazing. It took me, just delivering 2 loads of long logs took me 4 hours. And that isn't even the whole job finished. That game is one of those games where you start playing it, and then the next time you look up it's like 6 or 7 hours later, because you just start doing jobs and you're not looking to see what time it is. Of course, I guess if you do long enough jobs in either ATS or ETS2, you'd probably lose track of time there too. Because I mean, this job here is going to take me over 3 hours. Of course, it's over 2,800 kilometers too, but who knows? I have a job that I started on Tuesday that is going from, we're going from Jasper, Alberta, Canada to someplace down in Mexico. Of course, we're using mods. You can't go down to Mexico without a mod. But in that job, I'm about half done with it. Of course, I started it about halfway through the stream, so that's one reason why I didn't finish it. It would have taken me probably until like 7 o'clock at night to finish it, because the job is over like 3,000 miles. Because the drop-off point is actually on the Baja Peninsula. Oh, yeah, add. Let's see, 35 euros. Since a liter is only about a quarter of a gallon. Can you imagine that? Jeez. It's like 140 euros for a gallon of fuel. If you were to do that. To transfer the measurement of fuel from the US over into the European currency. Damn. 104 euros a liter. Excuse me, not a liter, a gallon, excuse me. Insane. a speeding violation. We got ourselves a ticket. Because we're doing 89 and an 80. The only third-party mod that I use for ETS2 is Promods, because it's been out for a really long time, and usually it doesn't cause any problems. Plus, it adds a lot to this game. I think there's probably at least 100 cities that it adds to this game without really any other map mods. Yeah, especially for nothing. I mean, unless you want to. Thing is, you don't pay any money to download it unless you want to download it faster. Because basically, if you want to download it for nothing, you get like, I think it's like 12 separate downloads that you do, and each one is probably about 300 kilobytes, and plus you get areas of Europe or the UK that you normally wouldn't get. You get like the Isle of Man, and the UK isn't just the UK, it's Ireland and Scotland and Great Britain, wherever you want to go. Plus I actually visited some of the cities from the Nordic Horizons DLC before I actually even had it, because the Promods DLC, the Promods mod covers that area. The only bad thing is I didn't get it. you don't get credit for the jobs you do through the event, but whatever. Who cares? Honestly, I don't put much effort in the events like I used to anymore. Because most of the stuff that you get for like the rewards and whatever that you get for completing the jobs for the event, most of it's not worth it. I mean, almost every achievement or reward or whatever you want to call it that I've gotten for doing those, I've actually sold it in the on the Steam marketplace. You don't make a heck of a lot off it, but a few cents here and there. Some people must really want that the reward for the achievement, because some people are willing to pay more than the thing it's actually worth. Because most of the time when I sell my stuff on the Steam marketplace, if the reward is whatever the object is worth, maybe like 5 cents, I put in how much I want to make from it, and then they tell me how much the person is going to pay for it. So the person pays maybe 3 cents more than that thing is actually worth. But I mean, 8 cents, it's kind of a, I don't know. I think that's all you ever really make off of the transactions that you do in the Steam marketplace. It's like, make 3 cents profit, woo! Sandy, did you get anything off the Steam sale for December? I bought a bunch of stuff before the end of the year. I bought 7 DLCs for ETS2, and I bought 2 of the what do you call it, Tomb Raider games. I bought Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and I think it was there's the Rise of the Tomb Raider or something like that. So now I own 3 of the Tomb Raider games. I own the one that was Game of the Year, and then the one from 2013, and I have the one from, I think it's 2018, 2016 or something like that. Figured I'd challenge my graphics card on some of the games, because my 9060 right now isn't even being challenged playing this game. I think we're using like maybe 8 gigs of VRAM out of the 16. Yep, the 16 gig one. The only problems that I've had. Oh yeah. I think the most VRAM I've ever used in any game that I've tried it with is maybe 10. But I mean for $380 for a graphics card that has that much VRAM. I mean, it's not the greatest thing, but this is the first AMD graphics card that I've ever purchased. I've owned oh yeah. But I play, I game on 1080, so But the thing is, the reason why I upgraded is that with all of the mods that I was using on my 1660 Super, I couldn't even play the game on any higher than medium before I maxed out the VRAM on that graphics card. But I was using a lot of mods, so that has a lot to do with it. But plus, because the graphics card the 9060 that I have has 3 fans on it. The temperature on the GPU doesn't get up to, sometimes in some games the highest temperature I'll see in maybe like I don't know, I think when I was playing Red Dead 2, I think the highest temperature I got was maybe like in the 50s. And in SnowRunner, I think it gets maybe into the 60s. But that's playing SnowRunner on Ultra. So my 1660, if I ever played SnowRunner on Ultra with my 1660, the temperature for that would be up into the 80s. I almost bought the 5060 Ti, but I didn't really want to spend the $50 extra just to stay with Nvidia. I mean, yeah, I could have done the Nvidia broadcast, but I don't really want to strain my computer that much to try to do Nvidia broadcast. Plus, I think the lighting in my room with my Elgato Keylight Air and the overhead light wouldn't have been enough to do very good chroma key. Because through Nvidia broadcast, you can do the chroma key without the green a real one. Or at least the one that goes on the back of my chair, you know, those type of things. I found one of those chair-mounted green screens that for like 20 bucks on Amazon, but I didn't do nothing with it. Didn't think that my lighting was going to be good enough to do anything like that, so I didn't even bother. The sound of the game could put anybody to sleep, because just a little bit of a hum of the game. Oh yeah. Oop. NVIDIA is worried more about AI than they are pretty much about anything else. There's a lot of companies out there that's all they care about is how much money they're going to make off AI. Sorry. I would never make a business decision with AI. I mean, out of all the games that I play, the 5060 Ti would have helped me in one game. It would have helped me in Minecraft. Because there's an RTX feature for Minecraft that makes it look so much better, but honestly, I don't play it enough to make it worthwhile. And ATS and ETS2 don't have any features that would use RTX. Oh. Yeah, lots of games are. Yeah, well, the 9060 has RT cores. It just doesn't have what they call RTX. It doesn't have the DLSS, but it has frame generation. But honestly, it's not worth it. ATS and ETS2 don't have any of that high-tech stuff in it, and it doesn't bother me at all. Honestly, the one feature that I have turned on in this game that I wasn't able to use before because I didn't have Actually, I could have turned it on after I got my new monitor, but I have HDR turned on. But other than that, because I had to get a new monitor too before I was really able to upgrade my graphics card, because of the fact that my main monitor before didn't have HDMI on it. It had DVI. We're actually, I'm actually playing the game right now through DisplayPort on this monitor and HDMI on my TV over there. I use a 24-inch TV as my secondary monitor and a 27-inch Acer monitor as my main monitor. It's amazing the difference you see when your main monitor gets 5 inches bigger than it used to be. Well, it's technically 5.5 inches actually, because the other monitor was a 22-inch monitor. But technically, it's most things like that are usually like 21.5. I went from a 22-inch 60 hertz monitor to a 27-inch 180 hertz monitor for about the same price that I paid for the original monitor 11 years ago. Actually, it's now 12 years ago. The amazing thing is that my old monitor still works. Didn't want to go the cheap way and go with an adapter. I mean, even if I went from DVI to HDMI with an adapter, it still would have only been 60 hertz. And then when the monitor died, it would have been stuck with an adapter that I couldn't use. To be that you had to spend like $300 or $400 to get a decent monitor. Now you don't. You can get a fairly decent monitor for under $200 now. Oh, we can do 100. You better freaking believe I'm gonna be doing 100. Anytime somebody tells me that I can do 100, even if it is kilometers, course, if I was driving my DAF XG Plus, if I stepped down on it, I would have been doing 100 almost instantly. Because I mean, you're talking 700 horsepower in this truck here compared to 1,000 horsepower in the DAF XG Plus, or even in the XG that I have in game 2. I don't know if anybody's ever watched the stream of Trucker Dylan, but that's the main reason why I went and bought a DAF XG in-game when he got his new truck. And it wasn't actually, I think the truck was actually in the game before he actually got his truck in real life. Is everybody in this lane stupid or something? You know, you don't have to let everybody in that lane go before you go. There's no law that says that you can't actually drive. We're turning up here after you go around Europe's favorite feature. The roundabout. Uh-oh. Come on, keep going. Keep going. Come on. No. No! Oh man, we're not gonna make it. Damn it. Ran out before we got to the gas station. Look at it, it's right there. Damn it. Gotta spend 371 euros just so I can go Hello. Oh well. Let's see. Of course, it didn't help that we were going uphill when we ran out of fuel too. Okay. 700 liters. Wow, man. Actually, the thing on the screen is not 100% true. It's actually 143H because of the engine that's in this truck. Oh, and if anybody didn't notice, here I'll go to the inside view instead. There you go. How you like that? Yeah. That is the main feature I like about this mod right here. That doggy right there. challenge that fire truck. This truck that we're actually driving right now is actually from the Steam Workshop. There's actually another trucker who actually had me looking for this, wanting one of these trucks here. I think it's Trucker Timmy or something like that, or Trucker Tim, whatever. I don't remember what it is, or Timmy the Trucker or whatever. I don't know, but he has a channel on YouTube, and he actually delivered a Scania T-truck. It's basically what this is. It's like a cab over truck with a hood. About as close as you can get to a T-truck without actually having. Before I actually played ETS2, I actually had a mod that is not in the Steam Workshop anymore, but it used to be. It used to be a Scania, I think it was a high top in the Steam Workshop. And fully built out, that truck was almost 300 grand, completely built out. They don't, and nobody makes that mod anymore. I would love to drive around it, Scania in ATS. Probably the only mods that exist for that truck are probably paid mods. You will never, ever get me to pay for a mod. Because SCS doesn't, first of all, SCS doesn't want you to pay for mods. So why should you? They don't mind if you use them, they just don't want you to pay for them. Because SCS actually makes a mod that's actually in the Steam Workshop. The ABF trailers are actually a mod, they're not actually a DLC. with my Freightliner Argosy, I actually had a ABF trailer with it. The only difference between my trailer paint job and the one that they show is that my trailer had chrome trim around the corners of the trailer. Let's see. Come on. There we go. Oh wow, we actually made some more money. Started out the stream today with 225 grand in the bank. Now we have 251. We almost have enough money to buy another 5-bay garage. I think overall, I think I have maybe 11 or 12 trucks in this game. This is the only truck that I have that's a mod, though. Somebody asked me what mod I was using when I to put the bull bar on the front of my FH6 in this game. It's not actually a mod, it's actually a DLC. I'm sure somebody would rather have it be a mod, because then it would be free. But unfortunately, it's a DLC. I think I paid $1.99 or something for it, so it's not like you're paying a ton. Go sometime today? Hello? Come on, guy, you gotta put that foot down. You gotta put pressure on the accelerator to go. Come on, be a man. Get your head out of your ass and push that thing down. Call it gas pedal. Hello? I think this truck in front of me forgot how to drive. Hello? People behind me. Come on! Sometime today would be nice. Put your foot down. Go. Sometime today. Yes, it's a stop sign. It says stop. It doesn't say permanently stop forever. Come on, dude, move it. Go. Right behind you. Really, really slowly, but I'm right behind you. Come on, go. That warm here. Anybody's wondering about the stream on Saturday, I will be streaming on Saturday. It'll probably be a shorter one, maybe like 2 hours or so. And no, we will not be trucking. I will be assembling Legos. And no, there will not be a YouTube stream on Saturday. Because the last time I did last time I assembled Legos on stream and posted it to on YouTube, it has probably under a dozen views as of right now, and that was like 6 months ago. Not gonna be wasting my time putting it up on YouTube. make enough money on Twitch to do that. Not to mention... Wrong way? Oh. We got a wrong way violation. Driving on the wrong side of the road. Oop. FH6 though. The guy's got a problem with his truck. It's not touching the ground. There we go. There we go. Oh, park. Great. Yeah, I turned it on to. Going on here? Hello? Heck. What are you guys doing? What the heck is going on up here? I don't see anything wrong. So why is everybody stopped? Well, what are you stopping for? Oops. Well, what are you waiting for? You know, guy, you could go. Come on, go! On a train. That area over there looks like a train yard, so that's why I thought we were getting on a train. Or not, we're getting on a boat. We're getting on a ferry. Mileage for this. Okay. Ooh, yeah, we're going over to Georgia. Okay. Hello. Whoa, it cut up a whole bunch. Okay. We went from having whoops. I think we're went from having like 1,400 kilometers to go, having 94. Still gonna call it a day on that. dropped off our load yet. And we're already into the 300,000 euros. We made almost 100,000 euros without even dropping off one load. Myself, anyways. So that means my employees are doing really good. The only thing I've done is spend money. I haven't made any yet. Batumi, something like that. Georgia. That's where we're at right now. There's actually two versions of the engine that's in this truck. One version keeps it at 113. The other one makes it at 143. The one that we have is the one that makes it at 143. That's one reason why the title of the video that this truck is attached to says 113/143. What the heck? Great. We took the corner too short. I didn't think I was taking it quite that short. Hold on. I didn't think I was taking it quite that short. I thought I was taking it. it's not the absolute worst place you could ever put this, but I was hoping. Oh, even worse. Honestly, I hate this trailer. It's a steering trailer. With any luck, the wheels get locked out after going in reverse. Which they should. They should not be steering axles anymore. Hey, look at that. We didn't get any damage to the truck or the trailer. Okay, well, we didn't do any of this over here. We did marigolds. We didn't do any of that type of stuff. Okay, well, that's gonna be all for today. Next stream will be on Saturday. It'll be a Lego stream, but it'll only be on Twitch. It will not be on YouTube unless get some interest, which I highly doubt, but hey, if you want to see it, let me know. I'm not gonna put it up there. I'm not gonna waste my time if nobody's interested in it. So let me know. And we'll see y'all next Saturday. Bye everybody.